Hi, I'm Captain Kate. And this is my boat, Calypso. Today I'm going to be giving a tour of the upper and lower decks. When I purchased Calypso, she had a nice railing on the upper deck. At some point during the journey, I heard some wrenching metal. I looked to my friend who came along for the ride and said, "Did you hear something?" "I think so." We looked back, didn't see anything. And you're not going to see anything now, because it is gone. This will be replaced at some point, but for now, this is the upper deck. The lower stern deck contains the engine compartments, and so I only keep some folding chairs because it needs to have quick access. And we move to the starboard side. Skinny little walkway, moving up to the bow. This is my favorite place to hang out and drink coffee in the morning, maybe a cocktail at night. It's a pretty spectacular view no matter what the time of day. The project for today is some engine work. We've got a carburetor that's not cooperating and a really amazing mechanic that's here to make these engines happy. I am not good at mechanic work, so I appreciate having somebody that is an expert that knows what to do, but I am impressed with these filters. They're sexy. Many hours of labor and many parts replaced. This engine is hopefully ready to adapt to saltwater life. Port side is a go. Starboard side is also a go. Which means that there's now a couple of ladies that are ready to head out on the water.
Yeah, baby, yeah! Woo!
I was grateful to have the engine problems behind me and sat out on the deck that evening, and lo and behold, a little black mouse came scurrying around this port side corner. I was a little bit traumatized. The mice and I are not friends, but I thought it's just the one, right? But the next morning I was spraying down the boat, and on this port side, with the dirt, some bugs collected. I like to hit one side and then try to quickly move to the other so I can keep all of this debris moving in the same direction. But little did I know there was a little mouse on that port side, and when I came running down this starboard side, I looked up to where the water runs out the rear, and the little white mouse was running towards me. Unfortunately, it was too late, and my stream of water hit the little guy and blew him right out the back hole. Later that day, I heard some scratching and scuffling around in the galley. The mice have breached the perimeter. I repeat, the mice have breached the perimeter. I told myself it's okay. I'm just going to take everything off of the counter that I'm not comfortable with the mice touching and put it on the table. It's going to work for a minute. I noticed some of the other boats here had some soda bottles that they were using to keep the mice off the boat. Clear out the soda, take off the label, cut out the bottom, and boom, you can slide it over your line. Next, I set some traps in all of the places I'd seen the mice. Now we wait. The next morning, I was hopeful, but also dreading kind of checking these traps. To my dismay, I found that all of the traps had been licked clean of their bait. So this is the stage where we move to supergluing bacon to the traps so they can't get it off. So I've been trapping these mice for, I don't know, I've lost track of how many days. I caught 2, and then those little dudes just kept stripping my bait out of the traps, but I was just about to go to bed. And I think my bacon super glue worked. They checked it out, but the bacon was still there.
Waters. You don't pay rent? Get out.
Things seem to be getting worse. I had a bit of an accident with my saw working in the galley. This is the part of the story where the blood, sweat, and tears are real. I didn't think it was going to be easy, but I really didn't think it was going to be this difficult either. The only way out is up, right?